Sound now active and dropping the splash screen. Now we are there, dropping the little game logo thingies and dropping the starting soon. All right, now we'll get some feedback for a moment. Let me get this balanced. Okay. Testing, test echo. Testing, test echo. Say something, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Perfect. Okay, good. We are go. Sound is good. Video is good. We're good. Cool.
The minions are ready.
Alright, let's do the full screen thing. Hang on. There it is. Alright, so welcome back. Good stuff. We're down 2 people. Oh my good heavens. Hopefully we get them back soon. Yeah, last time was kind of crazy. Let's see. The very last thing that happened last time was we had a simple bartender who was, how do I put this, entered himself in the black section into the torture contest.
Yep.
And did okay. Because the torturer quit before he did, basically. And the torturer didn't kill him, so. Anyway, so he ended up chasing his tormentor, who didn't really want to be a tormentor. So she went running into the chaos fields in the multicolor. So that's pretty wild.
Must have been torturous.
Must have been. Arrgh. Then we had Airless, speaking of torture, then we had Airless, who was with her daughter in the green section, and the sentient tree, and then played Seasons, which is a survival game there. And survived. Your daughter wiped out. But you each got the thanks for playing kind of things. You have a seed, and you also have a little falcon, wooden falcon, not a Millennium Falcon, but a wooden falcon. So that's good. And your daughter has a crocodile or something silly like that, which is pretty epic, which is a good thing. And Devin was wandering. We'll leave it at that. And then we had Warren and MK, who were in the brown. From the Minotaur Forge up through Rise, where everyone got buried. Oh, Devin got buried too. Remember that? Yeah. That was wild. So did Wild. Yeah, all got buried.
Happy Wizard after that.
Oh, it was fun. It was fun. I mean, you get to play in the dirt. What kid doesn't like to play in the dirt?
Fun. But Death Risk was not happy.
Okay, so he played in the dirt for a while. And then you guys, I think it was MK and Warren pressed on to the Armory show after that to look at various weapons and armors and so forth, and just candy store for heavy-duty warriors. So that was that part of it. I think those are the main highlights of that. You almost got in a massive battle with one guy in the gray and his 7 attendants, basically.
I think we would have won. I think we would have been okay.
It ended up being a pissing contest, as he got pissed on by a cougar. Was it? Yes, by a cougar. And Bobcat. There it is. And the battle began in earnest. And then he got a sword in his belly, blat, which is kind of stop things, as Warren said hello. And that did that.
As soon as I saw him recoil and everything like that, there, I was like, nope, time to intimidate. I can end this conflict now and get some money. And I got a ring.
And you did. So quite a bit going on last time. It's actually a pretty fun game, I thought. So that's a good thing. And now here we are again, and we got, well, let's kind of split the party again, I suppose. We've got Symbol, who's in the multicolor alone and chasing someone through a rare and weird place in the Fey realm, so that's kind of dangerous. We've got Wild and her daughter, or Airless and her daughter, who are in the green area. And we've got MK and Warren, but MK has taken up a sudden fascination in one of the stalls, and he says, hey, go on without me for a few minutes. In his wisdom. And Devin suddenly pops up. Devin, where do you want to pop up? Multicolor, green, or brown? Or do you want to be someone else?
I'm with...
Who do you want to be with?
One of these with either Warren or Airless.
Yep.
Very still dirty from being buried in a hole. And
yeah.
Very disgruntled.
You need prestidigitation.
Yeah, no, but so who do you want to be with?
I'm a big boy, so it would take...
If you want to do the chance thing, roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, Warren, 4, 5, 6, Airless. Who are you with? Do you want to do a random thing? 1, 2, 3, Warren, 4, 5, 6, Airless? Or do you want to choose? You're with Warren? Okay. So MK leaves, or maybe turns into Death Risk. You're not sure. Anyway, so Death Risk is here. All right. So we have 2 groups and 3 players. That's pretty light. And whatever you guys want to do. Who wants to start?
No, let me open up my page.
What's that?
So Airlift, let's start with you first.
Okay.
You ready? Sold. Okay, so you and your daughter are in the green. You've just ended up with seasons. You got that seed. And you also, I think I already sold that thing. And you've also already got your,
Oh, yeah.
I keep wanting to call it a Millennium Falcon. So that's good. And you're there in seasons. You can actually go on through the green. Or you can do whatever you want to. Your daughter kind of likes the place. She's liked pretty much everything so far. So that's kind of interesting. Kids usually do, I think. So what would you like to do?
There's a carnival.
It is. It actually is. You can rejoin your friends. You
I
can explore somewhere else. You can.
I'll, hold on. Death Risk is with me, right?
Death Risk is with Death Risk. You are the warrant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, it's just
Oh,
you and your daughter now.
I guess I'll join them.
Okay. So you go out of the green and heading over to the brown. You know they were there because you were there for the
Yeah, I'll
whole
come back to the
Rise
green.
game. Okay, great. So you guys leave. You pass a sentient tree, which is kind of hollowed out and has the 2 growing parts of it in there, like living branches in there. And you go over to brown. Go ahead and roll a d6. Let me know if you get a 1 for any random encounters while you're traveling through this area, through the green and by the gray and through the brown.
Oh, I get to use my new dice.
There you go. Let me know if it's a 1.
It's a 6.
It's just okay. No one bothers you. No one even looks at you guys. So you guys just steadily go over there, and you're fine. And you do bump into Warren and Devin. Yay! So everybody's all together. We can pick it up that way if you guys want to. That works really well.
No worries.
Sold. All right. So what would you guys like to do? You just finished out with the armory show. Anything you guys want? What would you like?
Well,
You covered a
after
good deal of this carnival, so that's pretty nice.
I've had a pretty good sum there, especially now I have a wrist-mounted crossbow and everything
Yep.
like that there.
Yep.
Quick question.
Those are
Yep.
cool.
Is there any way that I can actually mount that on the inside of this arm? Shouldn't be an issue, right?
Just for aesthetics. Just for fun.
Mainly there because then I can open shield.
Oh, ooh, that actually is a big thing because you've got a dual thing there.
Yeah. Otherwise, the
You
shield
just have
has
to go like this every time. Like, you'd have
Let me
to
shake
go
your
like
hand.
this
Whoops.
to clear. Yeah,
Well,
otherwise you're gonna
going
shake
like
your
this.
hand.
Well, going like this, as opposed to going like this with a giant shield.
They could probably mod it for you. They could probably do something like that
All right.
for you. I think so. In the
Perfect.
carnival area. Yeah, because these are not normal people. So probably.
Perfect.
All right.
All
Good
right.
stuff.
Airlift, how was your time in the green?
Very interesting. I won a contest.
Wow. What'd you win over there?
A seed. I got a seed.
Wow. That's
I swallowed it.
That sounds so bad. I traded my cow for 3 beans.
all right.
It was a survival game, which
Oh, okay.
I'm well acquainted with.
That's good to hear. And look over at Syl, and Syl, how did Syl do well?
She did all right.
She's right
I
there.
didn't
She
expect
kind
too
of
much of her.
shrugs a bit.
Lived in the wilds for a long time.
Yeah.
It's not something you can just pick up overnight. So she did very well.
Well, that's good to hear. Good job for you.
She smiles a bit embarrassed. Because she knows she's
We've
sucked.
been wandering around there. We got to see a Minotaur down the way there. Amazing blacksmith work there. Seeing him swing that heavy hammer was very interesting. Got a nice spear out of it, and went to go talk around and see what we can get out of it. I would definitely recommend if you are looking for some metalworks. They are actually giving away quite a few things around here, so it might be an idea to ask. Because we got a rapier, I got a crossbow. Now that I show them on inside of my shield, mounted to my wrist. So whenever
I'm not
I'm
a huge fan of metal, but it would be nice to have a spear, I suppose.
oh, absolutely.
I prefer claws, but maybe I'll go look.
Absolutely, I recommend the Minotaur. He won't be the one talking to you. There's a lovely assistant over there. They'll be able to help you out.
All right, she'll go over there at earliest convenience then, because I probably should.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I've been thinking of either ways to enhance my father's shield if there's any ways that I can improve it, and that's why I was going to be venturing further down the path. So that's where I was. MK was busy playing with the rapier he got from the gnome over there. I mean, the dwarf over there. So he's been having fun with that.
Well, I'll go with you if you need someone to go with you. I wouldn't want you to get in trouble.
Well, shouldn't be a problem. Dithris, how you feeling there, buddy?
I'm just standing there with my arms crossed.
Dripping pieces of
still
dirt.
crumbling off of me, just grumbling.
Exactly. Fun stuff.
Do you need a pat down, my friend? I can help you dust you off.
I'll be fine. And I brushed some of it off, but not the other.
That's funny.
I love how angry your character is, by the way.
He doesn't trust the Feywild. He should have known better than to engage in a game in the Feywild. But he didn't. And DM, that is why I'm not using Misty Stab or any of my abilities gotten from my feet, because we're not out of the Feywild yet.
Gotcha. Being very careful.
Because of where we are. That'll be something for me when we get out of here.
Gotcha. That works. Cool.
Inside the Fey, does magic work?
Inside the Feywild? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, magic does still work? Okay.
Oh yeah. And then some.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's venture forward and.
All right. So you're staying in the brown and continuing through the brown.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna add a new one here. So you're going through, and the next place you see, it is pretty flat ground, but it opens up, and there's this big rock about 20 feet tall in there. It's like a big centerpiece. And there's burly warriors, men and women in different races all around, and they all seem sturdy. There's a main dwarf guy, looks like he's in charge, kind of older, he's got gray beard, so a pretty old dwarf there. He goes forward, and he's got the shield on, and he's got the scale mail, some pretty heavy armor on. He's got the big, of course, dwarven hammer in his hand, very ornate, carved up. Looks like he kind of tells us, you're all together?
Yes, sir, we are.
This is the rock. It's the pinnacle of what we stand for. And today, you four shall beat the rock. Okay, so tell me about armor. What's everybody wearing?
I should be wearing scale mail.
Scale mail? Or just scales?
Scale mail and a lizard.
Scale mail or scales?
Give me 1 sec.
Or scale with scales?
Well, you got a
scale mail.
Scale mail, okay. Scales on scales, all right.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha. And Warren's got.
go ahead, Erla.
Just leather.
Yep. So does your daughter. And Warren.
I more or less got what you would expect as a nice traveler's gear on a ranger. I'm not wearing armor. It's mainly just the shield and lots of weapons. I have a dagger on the inner of my shield, a hand axe on the right side, a rapier that is also on the inner part there for a quick draw, and a spear on my back.
Gotcha, but no armor on. Wow. Okay. Gotcha. All right.
I'm unarmored.
Right. And barbarian stuff. So the dwarf kind of looks up at all of you guys and says, "You three are gonna bleed him." Points to the lizard man. He's the only one with any sense around here. Dress better, you three. But if you're ready, are you ready to go fight the magic?
Sense is one thing, but always having a trusty shield on your side can
shield will help.
Fighting the Fae.
You're fighting the magic. Part of it. Well, off you go then. As one. Touch the rock.
Any insight you can advise?
Survive. You will be cut. You will bleed. You will have rips across your body, your face. You will lose parts of yourself. Your flesh will fall upon the ground. Your blood will spill, and you will stand or you will die.
Do we
Not
have
what
to go
will
this
happen to
way?
us, what we will face.
Not such a pep talk, huh? What's that?
Not about what will happen to us, what will we face.
Magic. It can take different forms. Usually an evil howling wind.
Can
And
this
armor's bad.
Armor's good. Armor's good.
Okay.
Shields are good. Armor's good. This is the rock. It is the defense against the magic.
can this this trial be done by myself, or do my companions need to join?
He kind of laughs a bit and says, "It can be. But the rock has strength in numbers. All of us together are the rock. One person, unless you're extraordinary.
Well,
Many
I
are.
suppose
If you
I'm
are,
going-
sir, I don't mean to insult you. Perhaps you are extraordinary. Perhaps you can stand against the wind. Against the magic, I don't know. You are very brave to consider it.
Yes. Well, I appreciate it.
Do as
Thank
you will.
for the information.
Cool. At the moment, no one is touching the rock right now.
Okay. I don't want to put you guys through anything you don't wish to do, but I wish to try though.
Follow.
Kevin,
Yep.
is there anybody around that I can get information from, such as like, if I die in this competition, will I die?
What looks the most, we'll say experienced at it, or maybe just finished the game, it looks like, possibly. You see this girl who's there, and she's got this guy's head cradled in her lap, and he's unconscious, maybe dying, maybe dead. He looks pretty badly off. Looks like he might be still breathing. And there's another halfling sitting by those two humans. There's another halfling sitting by them, also looking kind of shaken up.
Alright,
Can I go over to the
yeah.
fallen person and
Sure.
do a cure wounds action?
Sure, actually, yeah, go for it. So you do that. Phew, he's like, oh, thank you. And she kind of smiles at you and says, "Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Are you thinking about doing
Just
this?"
looked uncomfortable that I had to actually touch him. Just had to
My,
smell.
Well, he kind of
My
pops back. He's a
inquires-
0.
might I inquire a question upon you, sir?
The guy just came back from unconsciousness. He goes,
Well,
sure.
I guess.
Yeah. The woman says, "What would you know?"
What exactly happened in there? It's like, is death absolute in there, or does it carry out to here?
She kind of... It can carry. It can carry. Your friend here helped see us through. Hopefully she can help you, too. So, if you're prepared, you'll be okay. We weren't quite ready, I think, for what hit us.
What exactly hit you?
You just stand strong, and it whips around you and tears you. It is a nightmare. But it is strength. It is being the rock. The guy starts to get a little stronger, sits up on his own and says, "It's a way to prove yourself, isn't it? I didn't do a very good job, but another time I'll be back. Another carnival, and I'll play again."
Alright. Okay. Well, thank you very much for the information that you've given us. I appreciate it.
The halfling kind of pipes up, says, "Don't touch it alone. Touch it together. Touch it together. There's strength in numbers.
Okay.
You might get a small breeze. You might get a big wind. You might get a hurricane. You never know how strong it's going to be."
Okay.
I have no desire to get in a pissing contest against a rock, but if you need help, I'll help you.
The girl laughs a bit and says, "You know, that's basically what it is. You get slammed and slammed and slammed till you fall down."
What do you get out of it?
Well, you get an award. It just varies, I think. Depends what they're giving out.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
I imagine it varies depending on how many of you go in, too. I'm not certain.
Okay.
This is our first carnival here.
Syl is definitely not going in.
No,
She kinda looks
I
at you
would
and-
suggest-
Breathes a sigh of relief, actually.
Good.
Well, if you are willing to accompany me, I suggest maybe we could look for a group to join. That would be the best idea. strength, if they are saying strength in numbers itself, and more numbers means greater survival, might be a better idea.
Lumen kind of nods, says that's wise. We've just been beaten pretty badly, and they do look pounded. There's scratch marks, claw marks, maybe by a fierce wind blowing shrapnel or something strange like that.
There's something to be said for solitude, but I think maybe in this instance, you're going to need my help. I'll come with you.
Indeed.
Syl sighs again, kind of gives us
Alright,
fatalistic smile, says, of course.
Above me, what is there?
I'm sorry, didn't hear you.
What is above me?
What's above you? It's open sky right now, as far as you can tell.
Perfect. I'm gonna cast Firebolt up into the sky. Anything that I can stand upon?
You can climb the rock. There's a couple of tables here.
Anything I can stand that won't involve touching that rock, but to elevate myself above the crowd.
Clever. Okay, yeah, there's a couple of chairs. There's a table or two. A couple of tables.
All right. Then I'm gonna before the Firebolt, I'm gonna stand upon that, then launch.
Okay, so you stand
So
on the table.
I'm gonna jump on the table, cast Firebolt into the sky. I'm gonna see if I can rally some people.
Okay, you got it. So you definitely get some people's attention. And some people
Listen,
look
all
over.
brave adventurers, travelers, and warriors. We are looking to conquer this competition together. We do not want to fail altogether. Let us all stand as one so that we can conquer this together.
There's a half-orc guy. And he comes over to you guys. And he says, if you want, I'll stand with you for this one game. Sounds like fun, huh? Ha! Ha!
Indeed, would be wonderful.
Right, this is...
Is there anyone else out there with the guts or looking for glory to conquer this trial? Come on, are you all just nothing but lily livered?
Well, the half-orc says his name is Blaine, and he says, this is my charge, Quantro. And Quantro is a little kobold and looks really frail. And he says, I'm teaching her to be strong. She'll be joining.
As long as they join upon their own will, they are more than welcome.
Quantro just smiles and nods. I can do it. I can do anything. Quantro seems a little vacant. That's okay.
Anybody else with a persuasion check?
Well, so far you've got about 6 of you.
I'm going to spend time while he's trying to convince people, kind of like taking Syl's hair and kind of like, petting her hair and grooming her a little bit and trying to comfort her because something terrible might happen.
Yep.
So.
Sounds good. Good bonding moment there. Go ahead and roll persuasion. Let's see what you get.
Me?
No, Warren.
Oh, I was about to
Let's
say.
see what you got. No, you're persuading your dog. That's fine. But Warren's trying to persuade the masses here.
17.
So it's not bad. Okay. So you do get 17, and you get another person.
Awesome.
So this elf girl comes up, and she's got a half-shaved head, and she's got armor on. She's got a what do you call it? A breastplate.
Yep.
And she's got the shield, the whole thing. And she says, "I'll stand with you, and I'll be standing when you all fall." And she smiles. I mean, no offense. It's simply fate has favored me.
No worries, I can understand. As it is, my father's trained me well, and I shall stand even if the gates of hell open.
She smiles. Says, "Good, good. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Are we ready?" She holds up her hand.
All right, so that's me, the Elven, the Kobold, half-orc, and Erla. Dithris could join in.
I will assist. I will.
All right.
Nice. You got a fairly big group here. So
We got 6 people.
It would not
1,
sit
2, 3,
well
4, 5, 6, 7. Because you got
against
Wild's
Nick.
kid.
Let's a big bull
So-
warrior fall in the Feywild.
So as you guys,
I will do the best I can to stand. If you need something to lean on to, grab onto me.
If anyone should need leaning, it would be you onto me. I will get you out of there if need be.
Sorry, we're going in now. Sorry, I blipped out. I had to switch networks.
no worries, no worries. Yeah, you're about to. And Nell comes over, holds her hand, starts walking over to the rock, not even seeing if anybody is coming with her. Says, I'll give a count. We'll do it on 5. 3, sir. Sorry. We'll do it on 5. And goes walking up to there. Says, don't worry about your weapons. Just shields, armor. She looks down at the little kobold. Says, it's been nice meeting you.
Oh, can I cast Barkskin?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna do that.
Cool. That's probably a really
Sorry,
good choice.
before we do this, yeah.
Really good. I'm glad you said that. Yes, really good choice. Cool. So you got the bark skin going on.
Let's see. Do I have anything that I can use? Just armor. Okay. I'm not worried then.
Okay, good. All right. So here we go. You guys all same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Activate
Boom.
rage before touch.
Wise also. Good stuff. And even the little kobold go. "Bah." So yeah, everybody does it. Syl does. Everybody does it. And you
Wait,
guys are-
Syl does?
Yeah, she's gonna try to.
She's not supposed to do that.
Oopsie.
She did what she wanted.
Okay.
So yeah, she's trying.
Aerolith, just tuck her in close next to me, and I'll try to tuck that kobold next to me also.
All right. So you guys find yourself standing on this plain. It's like shale, just gray shale. And there is a wind which starts. And you can see the mist just coming toward you, just whipping around. And you know how sand blows and you can see like bits and pieces and the dust, literally see the dust blowing sometimes. You can see this and it looks more jagged than that. And it looks almost like fragments of the dust cohesively moving like animals' footsteps, almost forming giant animals in this moving toward you. And it's going to impact you in about 10 seconds. It's just roaring toward you. The sound is tremendous. The smell is just a dry rot. And the elven girl just kind of chuckles a bit, says, here comes the magic. Raises her shield, kind of braces herself. Hold on, everyone.
Pulling my bandana down in front of my face there.
Very good.
I'm gonna quickly take my spear, and I'm gonna ram it into the ground as hard as I can. And I'm gonna use a
Plant
brace
it.
with my shield arm.
Gotcha.
No,
I'll kind
I'm
of
going
push.
to take a stance with my shield as well.
Gotcha.
I'll kind of push Syl between myself and Boren.
Okay. Sounds
So
good.
kind of.
Sounds good.
So I'll kind of have my arm like there to grab to brace.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Okay, so it is striking you. It comes in and just boom. By the way, the half orc is trying to shield the little kobold too, the same way you guys are trying to shield Syl. So it comes in, and the elf girl just screams, "Ah!" And then boom, it just woof, it just pushes you back, and it is like blowing this way and then this way and then this way, like a giant animal just ripping at you, then ripping at you, then ripping at you. All the dust is shredding, and you swear it coalesces sometimes, getting thicker like claws, and before it dissipates again. It's nasty, and it is clawing at all of you at the same time, basically. So here we go. It's gonna be kind of a lot of dice rolling. I'm gonna actually share my dice screen. How's that? Let me pull that up.
I'm also gonna yell to them, circle round. Basically create a kind of like almost like shield wall. It's
Gotcha.
like pushed together.
It is definitely all coming from one direction. So
Oh, just one?
yeah, it's all coming from one direction on there.
Oh,
Nothing from
okay.
another direction. So it's a very specific thing on this. So I'm going to
Okay.
do this. Let me make this bigger. I think I can make it bigger. I can do that. Zoom. I like zooms. There we go.
We believe you. I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, we trust what you say.
No, I want to show it just for fun. It's fun. It's more dramatic, I think.
It's like, how screwed are you?
There we go. Aww. I didn't mean
I
it
like
that
that.
way. You're right, but I didn't mean it that way. Okay. There we go.
I'm not exactly sure how Barkskin works. I've never used it.
Oh, it
before.
increases your armor class. You can't be lower than, what was it? I want to say
16. It says?
16. Beautiful.
But does that mean I just can't drop below that for an hour? Like it just
Yeah,
set point?
that's exactly. No,
Do you want
no
me
armor
to
class.
look up Barkskin?
So it
What?
means you're, yeah,
You want me to look up Barkskin?
sure. But I think it just means your armor class is that way for an hour. So that's great. That means this whole battle will be that way. So that's a neat thing on there.
Which is a little bit of an increase.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. All right, so it hits and it strikes everybody, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of roll it. And those with the higher armor class are going to survive longer, of course. Let me set up the 3 other contestants. Aliza,
Class.
Elf. Yep. And
Yep.
we've got
Oh.
I wanted to do Thunderwave against these things and see if it did anything, but I can't afford the spell slots if I'm healing.
And not only that, Thunderwave can affect us.
Well, only if I face you guys. I have to face the other way.
Is that how Thunderwave works? A thunderclap?
It says
Thunderwave?
it's directional. I think.
I thought it was around you. Boom.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
thought it was.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, I haven't used it much. I haven't really played a druid, so.
Let's see. It was called Thunderwave, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, Thunderwave.
Yeah. It does say it's a cube. I thought that I read that it radiates out from the caster.
Yeah, so if we're close proximity, owies.
Fun fact.
Yeah, okay, I won't do that anyway. But I can't afford the spell slots anyway, so don't worry.
What's that?
Fun fact, Thunderwave or Thunderclap, whichever one, the cantrip,
Yeah, Thunderclap.
Thunderclap, is a very good way to suss out mimics.
That would
Yeah,
be true.
no, Thunderclap I love. That is like one of the coolest spells, but it can hurt everybody else too.
That's it. It just depends.
Also, depending on the level, if you're running the Dragon of Icefire Peak and your players are in Nomengard, be careful about adding mimics. I think I added 2, and I nearly killed them
Oof.
at low level.
Mimics are treacherous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mimics can be fun. All right. So the stuff hits you and just slams into you. And it's pretty vicious. And these fragments, this dust, these bits of whatever, bits of fragments of wood, all these things are just shredding and attacking. And you swear you see eyes forming and vanishing. So very vicious. And the winds are just striking you and trying to wear away the rock, which is what you are symbolizing. Now, I'm going to go through and do it. I'll go ahead and do them first. So, Eloisa, her armor class is 18. I'm just swing flat out 20s. Nope. She kind of holds against it this round. And
Wait, what's her
Blivin,
name?
Aliza.
Okay. I thought you said something else. I'm like, wait a minute. We're looking for somebody by that name.
Oh no, Aliza. Aliza. So that's okay. And Blivin is the half-orc. The winds whip around him. And nothing. He's okay for the round. Quintessa, the kobold. Whip around and okay. So
Oh.
not bad though, just a D4 for this one. So 1 point of damage. She's still standing. She says, I'm okay. As this piece suddenly just got very solid shape and just a little spike is right through her cheek and out. And yeah. So she's okay. She's holding strong. Now, you guys. And you know what? In order that I see on my screen. So Wild, what Tracy? Boom. You get a 5. You are okay. What is your daughter's AC? Oh, a 2. Doesn't damage her.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. All right.
Doesn't matter. What did you roll?
I rolled a 2.
Roll a 2.
There's no way.
okay.
The wind whips around, doesn't do anything. All right. Warren, AC. This is yours.
Yeah, nothing.
Doesn't do anything. Good. Devin, your
I
AC.
don't know what her AC is, by the way. You'll have
My
to tell
AC
me.
is 17.
Awesome. So that is 1d4 of damage. You take 3 points of this as it just kind of coalesces, just claw at your neck, rips it a bit. So 3 points of
I
damage on
don't
this.
flinch.
Good stuff. Next, do you guys want to do anything?
I already pulled my bandana in front of my mouth, so I'm not breathing in sand. So
Gotcha. All right.
I'm going to
No.
hold my breath.
You gonna what?
Hold my breath.
Hold it. That works. That works.
I
You're a
can hold my
reptile,
breath
you
for
probably
15
could.
minutes.
All right. That was a +0. Here's the +1. So, Aliza is going. And
How much
18,
damage
that's a
did I take?
19. So, what's that? Oh, you took a
How
D4.
much damage did I
You
take?
took 3 points. Just 3 points. So she got hit for 4, particularly nasty thing. Kind of a fist came out and just smacked her. So she is damaged. Not too badly. She's holding tight. Pretty much taking it like death risk, which is fine. Half-orc gets smacked. Woof. No, he's okay at the moment. And then Quintessa and the kobold Gets smacked. 9, which is a 10. Nothing.
Oh.
So, here we go. So, Ellis, and your daughter, and Warren, and Dithrisk. 2 ones. So, 14 and a 15 for your daughter.
Me.
Do you know what her AC is? I don't think I ever
I
found out.
want to say 12 or something like that. With a shield, it'll be 13.
Okay. Let's go.
So I'm fine.
So, with a shield, it'll be
17.
13. So, she got hit, and she got hit for 3 points of damage.
Who
So,
did?
she's got 3 points of damage. Your daughter, Syl. Because the 14.
I thought it was.
Okay.
I thought it was Aerolith, Syl, then me, then Dith.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So, never mind then. You all got
She
missed.
got- that's why.
Okay.
That's why I clapped, because I said Syl and me are one.
Oh, wonderful. You got it. Got my order wrong. Okay, good stuff. The winds increase, and they get tighter. Now, this time it's a +2 round for the winds. And it is just a war of attrition here. So it goes again. I'm going to quickly do those 3. Boom, boom, boom. In order. Nothing. Whoa! Nothing whatsoever. And you 4. Boom, 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 boom. These are +3s now. So 4, and then 16, and then 13, and then 23. Who
But
got the...
still does get hit this time.
Is still number 4?
With the 13. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know.
13.
I'm so confused.
First
13 's
Aerolith,
armor class.
Then, as it was last round, it was Aerolith, then Syl, then me, then Dithrisk.
Gotcha.
Oh no.
So yeah, so
Oh,
Syl
no.
with a 16 still got hit. 3 over her armor class, so she gets 3 dice of damage. So boom, boom, boom. She got really ripped. It's just blowing her back. She staggers backwards. 6 points of
It's-
damage for her.
Quick question: is there any way that I can bring her between me and the shield to take her higher roll? Such as, like, if the second roll is a higher number than mine, can I take that? Like, tuck her in between my shield and me?
You know what? It seems like there should be, shouldn't there?
Because I want to take the higher roll.
I'll let you take half damage if you wanted to absorb it.
If I can absorb it or take her higher roll, I'd gladly do it.
I'll let you take the damage, the half damage on it.
Okay.
So this claw
And
thing
then
goes
I'm
right
gonna-
at her, boom, and just kind of take half
Yep.
damage. Good. You take 3, she takes 3.
Okay.
Make sense? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So from now on, can I take her higher roll?
All right. And who was number 4 who got the 23 on the roll?
Okay, so I take 1.
Was it? Was that Dithrisk, number 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, your armor class is 17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's 6 over. That's 6d4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
The wind just picks you up, flips you over, and drops you on the ground. 11 points.
This
I get
This
back up and raise my shield.
this
Are
sounds
you-
stupid. Can he use Hungry Jaws on me?
Huh?
Can you use Hungry Jaws to get temporary hit points on me?
Yes, I can.
All right, Dithrisk, bite me.
That sounds so rude.
I'm serious. Bite me.
All
Get some
right.
extra
My shield raised against the wind. I go up to Warren and attempt a bite attack.
You can.
Really
It's a
take it.
success. He's letting you.
I'm freely taking
Okay,
it.
I bite for Hungry Jaws. Okay, so that's you're letting me. That is 5 points of damage,
Perfect.
and Hungry Jaws. I get 3 temporary hit points.
There you go. That helps a bit. That was it.
Also, since you are now within touch range of me, because I'm close to Warren, I'll go ahead and reach out and grasp your hand and do a Cure Wounds.
All right.
Grab hold
And
of
you were
my
lo-
shoulders.
Were you looking really rough, or
No.
just kind of?
No,
All
I was
right.
fine.
Not sure
Sorry?
if you want to do that yet.
I was relatively fine.
But hey, temporary hit points, it's something.
Yeah, temporary
Um,
points or temporary hit points. I will take them no matter what.
I'm also going to yell, grab hold of my shoulder.
Gotcha.
Basically.
I just bite into it, and I just bite into your shoulder to hold myself in place as a means of holding myself in place.
That's hilarious. The wind's going
And
on. His feet raise up.
sucking out some blood.
So let's paint the picture here. I have Still in front of me with my spear dug into the ground and my shield. She's tucked in between. I have Aerolith grabbed onto my one shoulder and Dithris bited my shoulder.
Yeah, you've got your
And I
hands
just
full.
healed him for 7, so I'm
Woof,
touching
I don't
him
even think
and
he's
healing
wounded
him
for that much.
7. Oh, this is happening.
Are you even
I'd like
wounded
to
for that
Take
much?
7, Devin.
And one eye is closed, the one that's into the wind.
There you go. Wow, and you get 7 more points back if you're wounded
Now
that
is a
much.
really good time to have nictitating membranes.
There you go. Increasing your breathe. Okay, it's getting hard. It's getting nasty here, and the wind is just whipping you and ripping you guys up, and it is just a nasty attrition game right now. So +4 to each of them for your 3 friends. Boom, boom, boom. 18 does not break through what's her face's armor. It's
Devin, you took that, right? You made note of it? You got 7 back.
Ah, no, I did not. Okay, so 7 back.
wow. Okay,
I was actually
and
waiting on.
for you guys,
7.
+4s.
Okay.
Oh, can I? Like
Sorry.
I said, oh wait, there we go. Never mind.
Oh,
She got a low roll anyways.
Dude, you are just getting absolutely slaughtered.
You are. Yeah. So, Airless, you're fine with an 11, and with a 9, your daughter is fine too. Warren, unfortunately, with a +4, 21.
I'm not worried.
What was your armor class?
18.
Okay, so that's 3d4 for you, and
Alright.
with a 19 for death risk, is getting beat to heck and back on that. So 2 over your armor class. All right. So was it 2 for you, Warren?
I think so.
Boom, boom.
Alright.
Oh, there you go. Snake eyes. So 2 points for you.
I take one damage.
That's true because you're raging. Death risk.
During my jaws are in your shoulder.
Look at these rolls. Well, 4 ones in a row. Oh, good heavens. Yes.
Yeah, you
Maybe
saw
the jaw on the
that.
shoulders is
Oh
good
my
I
God.
defense.
just got what that means. Wow. I never understood when everyone said snake eyes what it
Yep.
means, but because they have vertical pupils, I'm like, I don't know what that is. Some weird slang. I get it now. Oh my god,
There you
I
go.
can't believe it took
So
me that
snake eyes
long
on
to
that. Oh,
figure
good.
that
Oh, good.
out.
So that works out. Next round to keep things moving. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa! Sorry, discount that. That went crazy. The interwebs. Okay, boom, boom, boom. There we are. This is a +5 round.
Since we are bracing with a shield, do we get an additional defense armor class?
I
I'm
think
winging
anyone's
this.
behind it, right? So maybe you and Syl, but anyone else?
Yeah, me and Warren are making a sort of impromptu shield wall.
Yeah, phalanx.
There you go. I'm not rolling damage with this. I'm estimating, I'm averaging the damage on this for the other party members just to speed things up. Okay, so you guys are trying to do shield wall. Who are you guys shielding the most?
I'm shielding Syl the most.
Okay.
Like-
Then she'll take
like I
out the
said,
damage.
If I could, I'd like to take her high roll instead of my roll. So if I have a lower roll than her.
We're going to have you cover more of her area, so you're going to take out the damage, I think. That'll work
Okay,
out. That'll be the
that's
mechanic.
fine. That'll
Cool.
be fine.
Okay, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. The
I'm a pretty
wind is
big
now
guy, so
screaming
I'm
around you.
Yeah, baby.
+5. Uh-oh.
Look.
23. Oh, no, it's a +6 this round, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 24 for Wild. Wild, your armor class is 16 because of the bark skin.
Yeah.
That's
definitely
8
taking
dice of
that.
damage for you. Your daughter's fine. Look at this.
Okay.
16 for Warren. No, wait.
No.
12. 14, sorry about that. And Death Risk, you're fine for now.
He's locked in tight.
Yeah, Ellis, the wind's going, and it looks like a whole big spear is just
Knocked
ramming
back,
into your belly.
Warren's going with me.
So that many damage. Boof. Oh, no. 19 damage. Just rips into you, just stabs you.
Yeah, that's literally what my hit points are, so.
Oh no.
You fall.
Is there any? Can I take half of that or take it all?
I
Can.
think that when you stand your ground and the wind whips you, you have to be protecting the person already. We're building the mechanic as we're doing it, so I don't think you can do that. If you do a dex check and do a good dex roll, you can. Let's call it a 13 or higher. Give me a dex check.
With me?
Yeah.
Ooh. Aha.
So if you want
Dex
to try to intercept with a
okay.
13 or higher, then you can. You can take half.
I got 14, 17.
All right, then you get half of that.
All right.
So you both take 8 points.
I mean, I knew this wasn't my contest, but. Ugh.
I had a spare the dying ready for you.
You might have
I'm
to use
also
it.
gonna. I'm also going to do a second wind?
Yeah. D10.
So did I
plus
lose
your level.
9 or 10?
You got 8 on that because Warren's like taking half the big damage as the wind is just shredding you. Basically, like throwing the stars, just whipping through you.
I'm actually going to, I'm already touching his shoulder, but I'm actually going to do a really powerful Cure Wounds because you're down some, right?
No, I'm recovering 7 right now, so I'm good. Just safely do it for yourself.
No, because I might get knocked out, and so I should give you the largest pool of health I can.
I'm at 26 health. I'm really good, trust me.
How high does your health go?
35. I'm basically just down 9. Heal yourself.
All right, okay. I'll heal myself.
Okay.
My character was designed to basically stand at the hardest things.
You're facing that now.
So I'm actually up to full health again.
Any way I can draw her in closer too, and basically keep her as close as possible.
Both of them?
I'll take every bit of damage I can off of both of them.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you try to defend 1 per turn. That's it. And you can decide which one you want to do. You keep them both close, 1 per turn. You choose one. Because I don't think you could do both at the same time easy.
Okay.
Alright, cool. So the other 3, this is plus 7 now? Good heavens. You guys are standing quite a while here. So, 26 on the half-orc.
Yeah.
Buh! He takes 9 dice of damage. And 7 dice for the kobold. Kobold falls. Half-orc falls. They literally just fall and they're blown and roll away into the distance. They are unanchored souls at the moment. So, yeah. Alright, for the 4 of you, good luck. Sorry. Boom, 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 boom. Eris has been really nice knowing you. It's plus 7, so that's a... Woof! So, yeah, you're 24 for you. And that would be 8 dice of damage for you. Miss, and miss. So
I'll be blocking.
You want to do the half? 8 dice. You take half Warren, and
Yep.
you take half Airless. So 11 points. So you should take 5.
Okay.
Airless, how far down are you?
Let's see. I'm at 8 points. I'm sitting at 8 points, so I don't look good.
Is there a way
Kinda
to back
bleeding.
out?
8 points. What's that, Warren?
Is there a way to back out of the competition?
Not
Oh,
that
it's
you
too
can
late
see.
for that.
No, man. Like, do you have to die in order to exit, or is there a way to stop the competition?
Don't
For
know.
the next round, I'm going to wrap my tail around Aerolith's waist.
Just to hold on or
Okay.
try to protect her.
Oh,
Go
both.
Mill, all right.
All right.
Hold on to
I'm
her.
gonna do this. Let's see.
Yes.
Okay. Hang on, I think I got a message. Let's see what we got. Nah, I was expecting Spencer there. Nope. Okay. All right. So if you want to split damage, you can do that. Do you want to do that, Devin? With us?
I don't know about that. Sure.
It's up to you. You don't have to. You want to?
So, splitting the damage 3 ways. How about that?
I think that's what we're doing. How funny.
Do
Okay.
it.
Gotcha. All right, we're now plus 8. There's only the elf girl standing, so I'll give her and see what happens on this. Her armor's very good, but she stands strong. She doesn't get hit on this. The 17 doesn't even get her. Wow. Here we go. Airless, Syl, Warren, and Death Risk. Okay.
Oh, poor Syl.
Airless, you're fine. They're defending you, but they're fine. Oh, yeah, that's pretty awful.
Yeah, nobody's blocking
Syl,
her right now either.
8.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Okay, good.
He's blocking for
I-
8, 9, 10. So 21. Her armor class is 13. So 8 dice of damage for her.
Oh no.
Warren,
Yep. I'm taking
17, 25. What was your armor class?
18.
7 dice of damage for you. That's straight you. Sorry about that.
That's fine. I'm
And we got a
taking half
19
hers
for
and
death
all
risks, so 2 dice for you. Wow. Okay. So, first one. We got Seal gets 8 dice. Boom, 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 boom. She only takes half of it. Wow, that's a lot of dice.
All right, that's
25. That's total down here. Duh. Okay. Instead of counting them.
I take 6.
Yeah, you each get 12 points from that one. That's huge.
Actually, that's enough to make her drop.
She's out. She
She had
falls.
11 left.
Okay. She does fall.
I will do the Cure Wounds on her, though.
Okay. Do it. So we'll do that as it's going on. Hit it.
I am rapidly running out of spell slots, though.
But you're saving people.
For now.
All right. Warren, you got the damage
Ooh,
there?
I'm really low.
Yeah, I got the
More on
damage.
that. Okay, this one is 7 for you. Good luck.
All right. All right.
How are you looking?
Oh, I'm looking fine. I'm looking fine.
Woof! I know, because the barbarian having stuff, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Dithras, 2 dice for you. All right, boom, boom. 7, that's a big hit. So 7 as a wins is ripping you. The parts of your skin is just coming off now at this point in time. This is just going to be nasty. Plus 9. And remember, nat 20s, double the damage. Here we go. For the elf girl.
All right.
Oh, come on.
She's laughing at the wind. That's the best she got.
Different, triple.
Who's awake and alive? All 4 of you are still in competition, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. I really am impressed. Well done on that. You kept each other alive. All right, we are now plus 9. Here we go. Airless, Sil, Warren, Dithrisk. Airless, you're fine.
no.
Sil,
No.
double damage. This is gonna be bad. 24 for Warren, and 26 for Dithrisk. Say 24 for Warren. Warren, armor class 17. I want to say
Mine's 18.
18. So 6 dice of damage for you. And Dithrisk, your armor was what?
17.
Okay, so it's 9 dice of damage for you.
I'm going to call it for an airlift, the heal, and I'm going to try to take all of Sil's damage.
Okay, so she gets a flippin' ton. Plus 9 plus.
Airlift, the best heal you can. I'm going
Jeez,
to
what
brace
does
her
she
as
get
hard
then?
as I can.
12, 8. 8, 20, wait, 20, 29. Wow, that's bad. 29 compared to 12.
I'm going to brace her as hard as I can. I want to take the whole thing.
She takes 16 dice of damage.
Yep. I want to take the whole thing.
Here you go. Good luck. You jump in front, do the rogue thing. Why not? It's cinematic. Here we go. Boom. This is for you.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Oh.
Okay, so how's that heal?
14. Add 14.
Okay, add 14
There you
right
go.
now.
So 41 with the raging is 20 damage for you.
20. Oh, I'm at 6 health.
But wait, there's more. Here comes yours.
Yes, there is.
I can cast. Are we in rounds technically? Because I'll just cast.
You can do
once.
it. Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna cast again, and use all my second level slots. So. So another 14.
Okay.
All right. Cool. See if I can get rid of these real quick. That helps.
That is a lot of damage.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Wow, I'm losing track
I
here.
am not looking pretty, am I?
Oh, you're always pretty, Warren. Let's see what you get here.
I mean, I do got a charisma of 13. So.
There you go. I forgot
No,
how many dice. I forgot what I rolled. Oh, good heavens. Do you remember how many dice you're getting, Warren?
You rolled, I
Dithrisk,
think it was a 15, I think.
Sounds good. So plus 9, 24. Yeah, 24. You're 18?
It'd be 6 dice then,
You
right?
got it. You got it.
I have one minor heal left, guys.
Boom.
Not good.
17.
Okay.
That's 8
That's
damage with
not
the
bad.
rage.
That's not bad.
8
I'm
damage
still
with the
standing
rage.
strong.
Woof! And Dithrisk, I think you got like, I want to say 6. Is that right?
Sure.
I think so. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The numbers are getting crazy here, guys. It's ripping at you. It's ripping at you. Sharp pieces of fragments
still
of wind
standing up.
shredding you. Woof! Okay, flesh and blood is
Not
flying
by
off in the
much, but I'm
distance.
still standing.
Yep. Gotcha. You guys are doing pretty epic. You really are. So,
Okay,
wow.
as much as I don't want to see it happen, please let the elf get a nat 20.
Oh my
I know
God.
what you mean. I know what you mean. She got missed the last 2 times. Here we go. For her.
Oh,
9.
come on.
Yeah.
It's plus 10. It's a 19. She gets 1 dice of damage.
She's gonna win, man.
Well, this is a group. This is a group thing, anyways.
She's looking bloody. All right, here you guys go. Good luck. So plus 9. It's absolutely insane. Boom, 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 boom. 16. Airless.
That's directly at my cutoff point, so I think I do take it.
1d4. That's it.
I cast.
Your daughter got missed with an 11.
As soon as she goes limp.
Warren. It's 18.
Yeah, hi.
22, 24,
Oh my God, I want to steal your bird.
7 dice.
She's so
She's
cute.
so
And Death Risk, what's that?
I have an armor class of 17. Am I still
1
safe?
dice. 1 dice. You get 1 dice of
Nice.
damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Hit me.
You got
Because
Death Risk.
as
Will you
soon
do?
as Airless goes limp in my tail, I'm casting Spare the Dying.
Death Risk. This is for you. We'll do you first here. 2 points.
Oh yeah. Spare the Dying, baby.
Woo!
Oh,
He holds up.
we're gonna make the death saves today.
There you
Wait,
go.
what? Hold on. What happened? I missed it.
As soon as
Wait,
you
no,
drop it,
yeah, no, you don't take a damage because you're just at the cutoff, right?
No, but usually
Still a D4.
I would take it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's considered a hit on there, so that's okay. D4 if it's 1 over or the same one, and then it just increases from there. So we had the.
Sorry, I got distracted. How much damage was that?
You were fine, wasn't it? I think we had several for.
She was right at the cutoff point of 16.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so
1
I'll
dice.
take some.
You take this.
Okay.
4 points.
Oh, I thought you were knocked out.
No. I was about to say no. I don't think I am. I think I'm okay. I'm
No,
still
no.
okay, but
Yeah.
I'm.
The Death
wobbly.
Risk, when I said this one's for you, those 2 points, those are the points you took.
Yep, I
Warren,
did.
you get the 7,
Alright.
right? Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, my math is better. 16, that's 8.
It still hurts. It still hurts.
You're still standing, aren't you?
I'm still standing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this one's going to be bad. It's like a hurricane now. I mean, it's so bad you can barely see in front of you. It's hard to breathe. There's like silt in your lungs, sharp. It's shrapnel flying through here. It's like grenades constantly going off. It's plus 10 dice of damage here, potential. Elf girl.
How bad is Death Risk?
Oh my goodness.
She stands
Dude,
just fine.
what the hell? She's
What the
like,
heck?
It's the dice. I'm going to do it one at a time now because it gets so complex. So, wild. Plus 10. 24. So
Yeah, that
16,
definitely
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 8 dice of damage. Warren, you trying to defend the whole thing?
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna have to. I only got 4 health though.
Goodbye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I
7,
also
8.
have more health.
16,
All
that's
right,
8
well.
that gets through.
We're both out then.
Okay. Yep.
Okay,
Alright.
so you just went limp, right, Warren?
I'm basically still holding on to my shield and it's tucked in the ground. I'm just a flag in the wind now.
I
And
cast.
also
With
collapsed.
my mouth on your shoulder, I cast Spare the Dying into you. 'Cause I've still got you, technically.
Yep. Alright. Good game on there. Okay, so we got Seal. Poor girl. How many she got left?
She
Oh,
didn't
no.
get hit this time.
What's that?
She didn't get hit this
I
time.
didn't roll yet. I'm just rolling one by one.
She's got 9 left.
Good luck.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh,
She's
no.
10.
Good thing Spare the
17
Dying
dice of
can't
damage.
trap
17 dice of damage.
Yeah, she's.
She goes
Yeah,
flying like a
from
rag
the
doll down out of sight as the wind just bang, bang, bam smashes her against the ground.
She's still tucked in between me, so like, is there any way?
Not
that she's
anymore.
holding on?
I don't see any. No.
You're out, man. I
She's,
mean,
you fall and then she just.
Well, I'm
Just
holding
carried him
him
bouncing.
up. He's held up by his shield and me.
You're still conscious, Devin. Death Risk. Do you want to grab Sil?
Literal
She goes
life
flying.
shield.
Some miracle.
Do you want to grab her as she goes flying? Give me a dex check.
Yeah, I would like to block her with my leg.
Try it. See if you can grab out a talon claw and hang onto her arm. Give
How
me,
does this?
give me a 12 or better.
Okay.
Okay.
Badly. It's just attrition. It's just bloody attrition.
That is a 16.
You caught her. So she's just limp.
Spare the
You caught her.
dying.
Got it.
I'm getting mileage out of that.
Dithras,
can.
this one's for you. If you survive this, it's between you and the elf girl. Good luck. Oh, 20. So that's 3 dice of damage for you. How many points do you have?
Oh God, not much. 5. I
Maybe,
can't look. I'm not
maybe,
even looking at the.
maybe.
at the-
1, 2, 3. Go. Oh!
How many? Yeah!
What the
That
heck?
is flippin' epic.
I'm
so glad I showed the dice for that
I'm
one.
bloody, but I'm standing.
Wow, you're like, oh! Ready? Plus 11. Plus 11 potential dice of damage. Here
Oh
we
my
go.
God. Is it over, for fuck's sake?
It's you, the elf girl kind of looks over at you. Everyone else is blown all away. You can barely make each other out. 5 feet away from each other. You can barely see each other. Yep. That's funny. Yeah, it's like crazy. Your claws like digging into the ground as you're slowly giving away.
Spare the dying.
It's
whenever I feel
insane.
them go limp.
That's great. That's a good thing. Here we go. All right, so elf girl. Her armor class is 18. Boom.
Why? I
Okay,
got 2 hit
so
points
plus 11. That's a 22. She gets 4 dice. Let's see what happens to her.
4 dice.
I can't have that much left.
left.
3,
No way.
4. That was it right there. Whoops. Discard the last one. She had 10.
Yeah,
So we
fuck-
did-
yeah,
She
fuck her.
falls. She finally is.
Yeah!
Just
Dithras,
spread out.
Dithras,
Boom, bam, 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 bam. As she goes flying. Death risk. It might be a tie. Depends on this roll, right?
God.
So plus 11.
Get a
Good
one,
luck.
get a one.
Boom.
Get a 1. Get a 1. Oh. Alright. Cast Spare the Dying on yourself. Cast Spare the Dying on yourself.
That's
Can
a
you do
that's a
that?
30 to 30 to hit.
Is there a way out of this?
It's a 13 dice of damage. Nope, but you can tie. You tied.
Is there a way
So you
out?
both just go boom, 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 boom. And of course, the minute you let go of it, it'll just bam, bam, bam. Yeah. No. All right. Nice. Nice. All right.
There's no way. Wait.
Alright.
Wait.
Yep.
Hang on.
Sure.
Can I see an area where the wind is not blowing?
At the moment, you can't see anything.
You're dead.
Right. Okay.
Oh, plus
So-
13.
You've all stood the ground. You did remarkably well, and you truly did. You truly did.
Oh, I took a shit ton of damage.
Yes. Now, here's the thing. Let's see who comes to.
Well, I'm.
You did spare the dying
Wow.
on Sil and who else?
All of you.
You got them all?
All of you were fine.
Okay.
If we're going by standard rules here, I'm making death saves right now.
You don't have to, because you and the elf girl won. So you
Huh?
guys are not. You and the elf girl won, so you're not gonna die at all. So you don't have to worry about death saves.
I don't get it. Whatever.
It's just the game. You
Okay,
won the game,
fine.
so you can't die in the game when you win. So that's all that is. So you don't have to worry about that. And you guys all had the spare the dying, so you're not gonna die either. So very, very nice. So very, very
Yeah,
good.
You're welcome.
Yes,
The
you guys.
one healing spell that I have,
Yep.
and it's a cantrip. You're welcome.
Hey, I ate a
Okay,
lot
good
of.
for
I,
Yep. Warren,
I
Sil,
ate
and
a lot
Ellis.
of that.
You guys all wake up eventually, like after
Most
15
mileage
minutes,
I've
20
gotten
minutes.
out of that spell. I
You've all got-
added that as like,
Yep.
okay, I can't be completely damage dealing. I gotta have something to keep the party alive.
Well, odds are you just saved
And
one or
I'm
two of them.
Did
getting
it.
all the mileage out of it in this session.
Neat. So yeah, so you guys wake up with 1 hit point after about 15, 20 minutes or something like that, and you're okay. Death Risk and the Elf Girl, suddenly you guys find yourselves, and you see your friends just sprawled at your feet.
My nose,
What's
with
that?
my mouth still around Warren's shoulder.
That's hilarious. But as you arrive, you see Warren's chomped. And your friends are all laying there at the floor. You and the Elven Girl are okay. You guys are each at half health. So whatever half health is, you got half health right now. So come back with that. Everyone else just got the 1 hit point. And the spirit of dying, you wake up after a bit. But while they're still unconscious, the Elf Girl's kind of panicking. Okay, says, I guess it's a tie then. Very, very well done. And she kind of bows in respect to you. And you're both pretty beat up. Now, The dwarf guy comes over. Looks and says, "I drink water." That was impressive. You two have survived your tide. Tide's kind of rare, but well done. We'll see what we can do. Go take a piece of the rock. And she kind of smiles. Says, yes. Goes over to that big rock, the 20-foot tall thing. Very wide, like 30 feet wide. She goes over and just kind of touches it. It doesn't go in this time. Just the piece breaks off. You know, it's small, like peach size or something.
I put my shield down and just pull my jaws off Warren
Warren doesn't notice.
and say, "What?"
I'm still unconscious because this is.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
Exactly,
says-
you're gonna end up killing him. He's like at 1 hit point.
Yeah. Don't drop him too
No, I
hard.
already did the damage from the bite. That was just to keep him in place.
There you go. That's hilarious. He's
Keep
anchored
in
you.
place. I had a spirit crowd. Holy.
So the dwarf says, yeah, go get a piece of the rock. That's your reward. You'll carry a piece with you. You did well.
I walk up to the rock and just
The minute you touch it, pieces breaks off easy for you. So you're now holding about a peach-size piece of rock. It doesn't look special at all, but it's a piece of the rock.
I stare at it.
And the dwarf says, when you need to be, you will be immovable and you will not fall. You've proven yourself.
And I tuck that into
There you go. There you go.
a pocket in my vestments.
You got it. So I'm going to write that down. That happened. You guys have that now. So
All
very,
right.
very so cool. So,
Movable rock.
who's got it? So,
I swear to God, if this is like
cool.
one-time use immovable rod.
Almost everything here is one-time use, though.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the whole one-use thing. Kind of fun, but that's okay. And after that, of course, the dwarf goes, oh, excuse me, I almost forgot. And comes back with a bowl with the brown ribbons, gives you each one. Says, you've all did well. And it's funny, because for Warren and Airless and your daughter, he just kind of drops them on your bodies. And he says, they'll wake up soon. I'm glad they survived. And, yeah, that's it.
I just growl at him as he walks away after dropping the ribbons on him.
There you go. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I think I'm going to take 5. I'll be right back. Get something to drink, something to snack on. Take 5 if that's okay.
Alright.
See you in 5. Cool.
Wait a minute.
I'm back. I had to switch networks again.
Oh, fun.
I was on the slow one, which we have aptly named Lagerbertha, of course. Have you seen Vikings?
No, I have not, unfortunately.
Oh, it's really good. But that's one of the main characters is Lagertha and lag, so our slower internet connection is called Lagertha. Get
That's
it?
terrible. That's terrible.
She's a very lovable character, though.
That's terrible. Oh, jeez,
You should watch it though, seriously. I don't think there's a lot of cussing in it, but there's definitely nudity for sure, like for sure, and a lot of blood and murder. That too.
I'll definitely give it a watch. I personally, I love the Viking theme there. It's one of my favorite themes. That's one reason why I want to go down the fighter for Rune.
You should definitely watch it then. You'll get obsessed with it. It's so good.
Oh, Vikings are amazing. That's one reason why I'm going down the Rune Knight, because I just love the idea of putting glyphs and everything into what I have.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, fighter has a specific part of them that you can go into Rune Knight, and you get to basically enchant your equipment. And through Rune Knight, I
oh
can
my god, like Death Knights.
Yeah, I can expend my runes to protect myself or help the others around me. So
That's
quite
cool.
literally is all of a sudden, if say you're getting attacked and they have enough roll to hit you, I can expend my rune to stop his attack.
You kind of just did that,
extremely overpowered.
Yeah. Well, dude, like I stuck my shield in there and I dug in hard. I took every bit of damage I could.
You did.
That hurt.
Oh, yeah,
I tried
I'm sure.
to help where I could, but I don't know. As far as Barkskin goes, I guess it's an ability that I have, but it's also a spell I can cast.
Yep.
And I didn't want to use up any more spell slots, or I would have given you that. But
Oh,
I think it would have helped you
18.
anyway, right?
Yeah, I'm 18 anyways.
God damn gnat! There is just one gnat around here. I just can't get.
There's never one gnat.
I cannot wait until I can start increasing my ability score, because after that, Dex is going up, Con is going up. I'm going to be very hard to hit.
All the good important stuff. Very cool. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, yeah, here we are. And, yeah, you survived a huge trial. And Death Risk was one of the winners, along with the Elf Girl. And she kind of goes over to you right before these guys are regain consciousness. And she says, well done. And she kind of extends out a hand to shake your hand.
As I'm praying over them, I just open the eye that on the side that she's on, and I look at her. You one of the Fae?
What'd you say? I'm sorry?
Are you one of the Fae?
Technically, if they're elf, they are quasi-elf.
She just kind of doesn't answer. And she turns and walks away. After a while, you guys wake up. Yay! You got 1 hit point. Yay!
Okay, is there a medical tent nearby?
There are places you can do things, medical things. There's yeah, there in a sense, there's medical people wandering around, and there is like an old man there is kind of very portly, and he walks over. Oh, yep, needing some healings here, I see. That's fine. Easy. Please consider the brown. Gives you a ribbon. You take it. Please consider the brown. Here, drink this. And it's this gross, thick, brown sludge. Looks like mud. You'll feel better.
I've had worse.
There you go.
Oh.
And you feel better. It's
I'll
basically
smell
healing
it first.
potions.
What does it smell like?
It smells like mud. It smells very earthy. It smells like mud. It smells like copper. It smells like mud. It smells like blood. It smells like the earth.
Oh, well, I can get into
Like
that. Okay.
like used coffee grounds, perhaps.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so how much healing?
Yeah, well, you can just keep drinking the stuff until you get back to full.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess you're enjoying our hospitality, I see, so please do consider the hammer. Please do consider the brown. Please do consider the rock. Here's your voting ribbons. There's a bowl right over there. Right over there, I say. See? Right over there. Have a good day. And he goes wandering off.
So, question: how do our clothes look after being torn to shreds?
How do your clothes
How
look?
do our clothes look? Because I don't have any armor. It's just clothing.
You might want to buy some more.
All right, I got a second set. I'm just gonna.
There you go.
You know.
Yeah, you guys look like you've been through bad times. So yeah.
I'm just gonna.
I'll comment though before he changes. I'm glad to see you're embracing a more natural path.
Before she says that, I'm going to duck off somewhere because
Okay.
I'm changing somewhat private. Thank
No
you.
worries. Okay. So you're ducking off. Give me a D6 while you're ducking off.
Sure.
Okay.
D6.
Let me know if you get a 1. You got a 1.
What's
Can I
that?
do a perception
You're breaking
to
it.
watch him
You're
go
breaking
and
it.
see
Yeah. Whoops.
Can I do a perception to see if I see anything happen
Yeah, go ahead.
or hear anything happen?
We'll call it a 13 or higher.
Oh my god, natural 20, not even kidding.
Okay.
Not even kidding.
So Warren goes over and kind of dives behind this little. There's tents everywhere and stuff, and he finds a place where he believes is pretty private on there. And you kind of notice because the thing's big. It's a Goliath guy, a dark-skinned Goliath guy, and around Warren's general area. So that's what you notice at the moment. And the Goliath guy kind of bends down. You can no longer see things. And Warren, the Goliath guy, kind of bends down and talks to you. And says, actually, you're all healed up now. Your just clothes are shredded. He kind of smiles at you and says, so... And he gets uncomfortably close. This big hit. Uncomfortably close, like about a foot away from your face.
I don't fear anything that fire.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I will have already kind of started heading this general direction.
Okay, gotcha.
Well met, friends. What can I help with?
Yes, how did you do? Did you win?
No, I decided to embrace my allies as best as possible. I did not want them to fall.
Huh. You're protected then.
Well, that's what my father taught me.
That is, I would consider that a win.
It's a win in my books.
Would you protect people who are not your own?
Indeed. I protect those who need the help itself, unless they are of the more mischievous or evil side of it.
Says, well then, let me tell you a story. And he kind of just sits down cross-legged to you while you're dressing. You're halfway dressed on there. And he doesn't even care. He just
Am I
sits
there
down.
by now?
Yeah, by now you are. So you come in, just basically a couple of tents in there. And this is kind of the in-between. Not in the tents, but in between like 3 tents that have popped up. So you're in there. He doesn't even ignore. He kind of ignores you coming in.
I guess I'll take cat form
Okay.
now
You are now a cat.
and just kind of stealth
You get 2
it.
changes a day. This is your second one today?
Yeah, this is it for the day.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're a cat. He ignores the cat.
Wow, that was a really terrible roll for stealth. Do I use my stealth or the cat stealth?
Cat stealth.
That's still.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Actually, that's not so bad. Sorry, these dice they're so shiny. They're like
Oh, it's pretty.
really hard to see.
Mhm.
It is really hard to see the numbers. So 21 actually.
Dang, that's not a bad roll at all. All right. So he doesn't even notice you come in. He turns to Warren. I says, I've lived for a few years. I live at the base of a mountain, and there's a stream that runs down. And it used to be we would go down from the mountain and down to that stream where the lake is. We would catch fish. We had some minor farming for items that we needed. And we had the land there to pretty much use as we willed. But people came years ago, started a small town down there. We actually helped them. They were weak. We broke trees down for them. We moved big rocks. We helped them. That's like you're plotting the guy's story.
I got
Yay!
it. Apparently there were two, so.
Yep, they never travel alone. We helped them. The city got bigger, the town got bigger, and then they no longer welcomed us when they did not need us, and they viewed us as taking their fish. They viewed us as trespassing on their land, and then we were trapped to the top of the mountain. We could go down other ways, but no water those other directions. So we live in a hardship. And it is time, our elders reckon, for them to pay for their crimes of cutting us off and damaging our lives for all these years. Would you like to be part of that true and noble fight?
The only question is, though, is while these times were going on, while they were trying to, settle into this land itself, did you guys ever broker communications between each other to coexist? Or is it just that you left it be like a festering wound?
Oh, I fear my forefathers did not think ahead like that. We did not think like that. We helped them when they needed it. We were peaceful. We even fought with them. As a legend of a dragon, they all drove off together. But they spurned us as they grew in power, as they wanted their land, and they took the whole lake for themselves and cut my people off. My people are the poorer for it. We have not prospered. Our numbers are declining. We would like to remove that town. It is time for them to leave.
Is there any way that your people can coexist? Because in and of itself is, I'm not trying to be rude in any sense of the way, is they were establishing themselves as a town. The forethought should have been they could grow in power and eventually push you away. I'm not trying to say that they are good in this sense. No, what they did, I believe, would be under the sense there is wrong because they knew you were there. But if two wrongs on both sides don't make this a just cause, because you could have brokered communications. You could have talked to them.
He listens to you, and you can see the wheels on his head spinning.
I'm not trying to be any disrespect to you whatsoever, sir. It's just I can't raise my shield against something that I cannot actually prove is evil. As much as I feel for your people, and I greatly feel being pushed out of your home and dragged away somewhere else or to a life that you don't know is a hard thing. I can understand that.
Yes.
Airless, by the way, will take this moment to kind of enter the tent, like in typical cat form, and just kind of brush against Warren.
I'm still changing.
It wouldn't faze her.
Then it might tickle. Okay.
Well, you ever...
So
It wouldn't bother her.
So the Goliath says, some of these smaller folk think better than we about the future and about how things shape other things. We think, and whether we think in years, but we did not think they would grow strong and despise us. We did not, as you say, reach an accord. And yet they, in our eyes, did turn evil. They spurned us. They no longer let us have the lake, no access to the lands. in the fields. You do not view this as evil.
Unfortunately, they're settling into their own place. It's not somewhere that is just inherently given to them. They're settling in the wild. I would gladly come and see and talk and see if there's a way that I can broker a union between the two. But I can't just raise my shield in war just because one side believes the other person is evil. Because from, like I said, is I see both parties have made a mistake. One is now pushing the other people away. The other people were here first, but didn't broker any communications. I can't see them as evil, unfortunately. But I would gladly raise my voice for your cause. But unfortunately, I just can't raise my shield.
He nods as he listens. Go ahead and roll an insight, please.
Yep. Natural 20. Natural 20.
Okay, so he listens to you, and he's trying to figure it out, and it's taking him some time, but he finally gets the kind of, you should have spoken to these people who are in your area kind of message. But you get that he feels a little helpless. He doesn't view that as a natural ecosystem. That's not how these guys think.
Mm-hmm.
And he also is very convinced that his people are on the right. The others have committed a wrong for about 80, 90 years, and they need to be punished. So he's perplexed that you don't see it as them committing a wrong. And he's trying to understand your point of view.
Like, you know how cats kind of do that weird sneeze thing? Yeah, she'll do that. Like, if she could be laughing, she would.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna, as I'm still half undressed, go to my backpack. I'm gonna grab my ledger, and I'm gonna grab my map out, and hopefully I'm gonna pull this out as like, can you please mark on the map where this is taking place?
Okay.
Like I said, I'll gladly raise my voice, but I cannot raise my shield until I actually have more information. As my father has taught me, is you don't take a backwards deal. We should always be looking at all the outcomes. Yes, when I was a mercenary, we take any job that we can. But as it is, I'm all that's left right now. I have to be cautious and wary.
I'm sorry you are all that's left. You and your cat might not be what we are after. He takes a look at the map. I started to do this, more like this. He's a Goliath. Okay, so he takes a look at the map. And I do not know this land.
I show where we are. Show where we are.
Okay.
Because we're somewhere in this vicinity here.
He looks completely...
And the mountain areas.
Yep, he looks completely perplexed on this. And you know, with your 20 insight on there, this is a totally different land. He came in from another realm. So he doesn't recognize this at all. He says, this is not my world. I can take you back to mine if you follow me when I leave. I think that's how it works.
Unfortunately, I can't. My duty is
I see.
I still need to lay my father's vestments to rest.
Well then, good luck with your dead father and your cat. And thank you for listening to me. You have shown me another way to think. It is hard to understand. I will try to talk to them before I kill them. Have a good day. And he kind of gets up, walks out. Okay. Cool.
Well, Airlift, you got an interesting show there. Part of
She'll
my
just stare like silently as cats do. Just stare at
you. Sit there.
Yeah. Part of my background, I was in slavery. There is whip scars all over.
Oh,
That's I
guess I would see those.
That is why
I thought you were just shy.
Nope, I am heavily clothed because I am hiding everything.
In that case, she'll go and lick some of the scars.
It's okay. Troubled times.
She'll kind of like growl and sit down and kind of just cat out.
Cat out. Love it. Cool.
You know,
A tender
when they
scar
just
looking
kind
woman.
of dismissively like, all right, my own business.
It's
like,
scar
lay
looking
out.
good.
As long as you're not going to go piss on the tent now. Marked territory. I'm joking.
Female cats don't spray very often. That guy was a total, you had it coming.
Well, that's the thing is I understand both sides of that story there, because rightly the settlers have the right to settle where they please, but his group did not broker any lines of communication for coexistence. I couldn't
see. That's why my character was like kind of laughing though, because it's like, it's all out war. Like, yes, there are symbiotic relationships, but clearly that's gone to hell. So.
Well, and that's what kind of got me is he didn't think about years down the road what could this settlement be, because they think in years, they don't think day to day. Like, being that I'm somewhat have good age on me, I don't know what you can tell, but even still, I even understand that you have to communicate to coexist.
I don't know. I would think those things would war with my character, because the pure survival mode would say, eat him. Like, no, it's the weaker, wipe it out. Doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
But she is still technically not human, but elven, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Hell's gonna be vicious. Hell's gonna be very matter of fact and cold too. Well, it depends.
Yeah. Indeed.
Yep.
All races can be very.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So as I'm getting dressed, I'm just basically saying is the reason why this is I've been in slavery for about 15 years of my life. Give or take,
Cat
depending.
eyes, sitting down, cat eyes, just staring, emotionless.
So yes, getting dressed and going out.
All right. So you do that. You meet up with the rest of the party. I'm taking it. So you guys go back. So Death Risk and Zil are there, and you're all united again. Sitting there in the shadow of the rock. Another group goes up to the rock, tries their luck. They're in there for about 10 minutes or so before they're all shattered and fall down, except for one winner who's okay at half points.
I'm
I'm gonna check in on Phil too.
I spend my time while waiting for them. I watch the rounds, and at the end, anyone that's knocked down, I cast Spare the Dying on.
How many Spare the Dying you got?
While you do it. It's a cantrip.
That doesn't seem very like
oh my
you.
gosh, that's hilarious. Good.
10 copper per Spare the Dying.
Serious.
Oh yeah, no, I'm. Dithrisk is keeping track.
Just ask them when they wake up. Hey,
Yeah.
I saved your life. Can I have some?
You got witnesses, I'm sure.
Got a persuasion on you there, Dithrisk?
I would actually like to try that. Yes.
Okay.
Can he do it? Can he do it?
He can try it if he wants to.
All right.
It's not the most persuasive of faces, I have to say.
Yeah.
Well, I am a wizard.
Making money,
I am
that's a
wizard.
good thing. You have to remember, mercenary. Making money is
Maybe you
good.
do better with intimidation.
but he's-
Actually wouldn't. But I got a
Really?
16. No, my charisma is an 11. I got a +0 modifier.
Yeah. Okay. That's appropriate for a lizard face, I think. Okay. So, yeah. So you're there and you're doing a couple of Spare the Dying while you guys are hanging out there and they're talking to Goliath and so forth. And you do. And one group, 16 is not bad. So the leader of that one group, one guy is stayed up. He's got the full field plate on and just marks all over it from the vicious wind and the sediment and sand and pieces of wood in it. Just, thank you, I appreciate that. And I truly do. So, I've got some gold. Would that be of value to a lizard?
Yes, it would.
There you go then. It's appreciated. Here. There's 35 gold on there that it gives you for like a tip.
35 gold.
35 gold.
Hell yeah!
There you go.
Man, I was thinking in line of copper.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yep. Yep. So he did that. And then he says, "Do you have any other healing skills?"
That is all.
Oh. Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
All right.
30. For God's sake.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, we'll roll a 35 on that.
There we go. Add. All right.
Okay. So you guys are hanging out here a while while Death Risk is doing business. You've talked some other things. Who should I approach? Let's see. Let's just do a 1, 2, or 3. Go ahead and roll dice.
Also check on Syl and see how she's doing.
I was about
Gotcha.
to say, yeah, I was doing that.
She's alive. She's like, that was terrible. That was absolutely
Unfortunately.
terrible. And that hurt. But I think I did good.
I'll kind of curl around her and try and cat form, so,
That
curl
helps.
around her, show her cat
she
affection.
pets you. And absolutely. So, let's see. We got Death Risk, Wild, and Warren. And it's going to be Wild. This girl comes up, and while you're curled around as a cat, and she goes up, she sits down, she starts talking to your daughter. And she says, "So it looks like you've already gone in, judging from what you're wearing. And it looks like a human woman. And she's got the armor on, she's got a nice, it doesn't look like she's been in yet, she's got a nice yellow cape on. But the cape's not shredded or anything. So it's all in good, It says,
I'll look at her directly and kind of, sit at attention, basically.
Okay.
To make it obvious that I'm listening.
Okay. So she goes, "I like your familiar. It's obvious you have some magical powers. I don't know if you approve of what they're doing here, but we don't think this is the way. And we don't think they should get any more votes. I don't want to cause a problem or any kind of fuss, but if you agree with me, let me know. What do you think?" And it's up to you how you want to play her.
I'll just kind of do a low sort of growl, kind of not into this.
Yeah. She goes, "Huh. Well, I have your answer. Thank you for your time." And she gets up, walks away. Cool. All right. And then there were 2 players. Oh my good heavens. We lost Warren. Josh has vanished. Oh my.
Uh-oh.
Well, guys, I don't know. Should we call it? It's coming up on 8. I don't know. It's like we're losing a lot of players here. Or should I keep going for a bit?
I'll always keep going.
Good for you.
My policy is if we don't have at least half the party, we discuss. Oh, here he is. I
Oh,
knew it
he's
was
back.
long. I was about to go into my
Sorry.
spiel.
No worries.
Yeah, let's perform for a few minutes.
It's like, and then there were 2.
Things.
I had to sneak off to the porta potty.
Ah,
Where did you port it to? No. I thought you were just doing that in the game.
Port it to
Going
my-
over to, yeah.
Oh,
You had to go
I had
change.
pee.
Too much info. Thank you very much.
Well, you asked.
I
You need
did.
a raid bucket, man. You need a raid
Oh
bucket.
my! Oh boy! All right.
No, never again.
So you kind of blew off the one girl. She kind of just kind of leaves, unobtrusively goes back some different direction. And yeah. So what would you guys like to do? They can hang out here and go elsewhere.
What's
can order food,
further on
drink,
down
you can-
this path? And
Oh, you got to go further on in this group. That's interesting. Let me pull up my map.
well, the thing is, though, is I was told about enhancing the shield to go further in.
Did you say
So
shield?
that's kind of, yeah. That
Yep.
I was told to further enhance my shield, go further in.
Yep. There it is. Okay, great. All right. So, if you want to go further into the brown, you absolutely can. So, you do. And you're approaching the epitome of brown, the big show on that. And there is, of course, the sounds of hammering now. And it is prevalent all over the place and coming from all directions. I mean, even high, even underground, shaking the earth. Not damaging, but definitely loud enough to hear. And the hammering is everywhere. You feel the vibrations in the walls next to you. You feel the vibrations under your feet. You feel the vibrations in the air itself like a deep bass. Boom, boom, as the hammering goes on. There's definitely a main rhythmic beat thread going on through this. And you're approaching.
Are we all following?
I don't know, are you?
That's up to you.
I kind of assume so,
Yep,
but
I'll follow.
awesome. Okay.
It's the whole reason I came in here in the first place. But...
There you go. There you go. All right. So you do go there, and there's just the hammering, just the sounds all over the place. And you do go in, and you do find yourselves at a forge. And it is hot. And there's a single beautiful silvered hammer there. And there is an unshaped something on an anvil there. And you don't see anyone else, even each other. But you all see the same thing. What would you like to do?
So what we see is a silver hammer and something on the forge, you said?
Yes, very hot, unworked, what do you call them, ingots of metal,
Okay.
ready to be worked.
I guess I'll approach the forge and see if I can find anybody.
Okay, doesn't look like there's anybody here. You're not even sure how you found your way in. There doesn't even seem to be a way out. That goes for all of you.
So we can't even see each other?
Correct. You could try to backtrack your steps. You could try to go off in a different direction. There's a sound of hammering all over the place.
Yeah, I'm going to try and backtrack. I don't like this.
Oh, yeah? Okay, good. Give me
Not
a
my
wisdom
shame.
save. 12 or higher. 12 or higher.
14.
Nice. You do. You backtrack. It's weird. You still hear the hammering, but it's fainter now. It's off that way. If you want to go that way, if it just came that way. So you backtrack for a bit, and you're able to do that. It's just back to normal. Go ahead and roll for your daughter. Let's see if she gets out too, because she'd probably do the same thing.
10, and I think she gets +1 to save, so 11.
Mm-hmm. She does not get out this round. She can try again next round, or she can do something different. We'll get into the things there too if she stays.
Can I do a
and maybe-
perception? Can I do a perception to see if I can smell Warren?
Give me a perception. Give me a perception roll. So you pause.
While
You sniff
he's
around.
doing that, I'm going to take a seat and meditate and cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Okay. There's no chairs here, but you can sit on the ground, and that's fine.
Nope, sit on the ground, yeah.
You got it. So you're doing the full ritual from 10-minute detect magic. We'll get to the results of that in just a moment.
I did a 21.
To see so you can see. Smell.
Perception.
There is.
If I can't smell them, that's fine. It's just that's how I would check.
Right,
So.
right. You're pretty sure you know how to go about this. You know what you're doing. You have confidence in your abilities. But you can't find him. He's not there. He's not here. You would smell him if he was here. You're sure of that. He is not here where you are.
Okay.
Warren, that brings us to you. What are you doing?
I'm approaching the forge.
You're standing right there. It's hot, not painfully so. I mean, hot, but you're okay. There's the hammer.
Alright,
There's
well.
the thing on it.
What can I see?
You see the, I don't want to say steam, the heat shimmer from the red hot ingot on the anvil. You see the hammer. You see other things they use in the forge, bellows, the oil that I know now to quench it in. That's what you see.
Alright. Is there anybody around me? Is there anybody here that I can talk to?
Are you saying that out loud?
Yep.
Okay. You hear an answer. You're not sure if it's in your head or if it's in front of you or behind you or where. It's just you hear an answer. And the answer is like, "Welcome! Grab the hammer. Make the weapon."
Grab the hammer, make the weapon.
Yes! What are you waiting for? Grab it! Make the weapon. Become great.
I'll grab it.
Okay. You grab the hammer. What you gonna do with it?
Now, that's the thing, is like when it comes down to weapon, You know what? I'll go with that. All right. What can I make? What can I make?
Are you asking that?
Yes.
Okay,
What
you heard
can I make?
deep, rumbling laughter like the very mountains themselves. And the answer's an amused, whatever you want. This is for you. You are here. This is the end. Make your weapon. Stand with it. Your enemies shall fall.
All right. So, does this make any weapons finesse? All right. Then just go simple. I'm gonna craft a rapier.
Okay, as you go up there, you grab the hammer. Suddenly you know what to do. Bam, 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 bam. And you're just hammering away at this thing. And you end up making a beautiful, flawless rapier. Everywhere you hit is exactly where you're supposed to. You know where, you know how hard. You know how to do it, you know how to temper it, you know everything. You are an expert smith. You are like the Minotaur earlier. You have it in your head. You have all this knowledge. And you're bam, 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 bam. All these sparks are flying. You're fine. You're reveling in the heat. You feel it would probably, other people would pass out now, but you're doing fine. Hammer and hammer and hammer, and you finally quench the thing. Sparks, smoke, everything. But you did it. You're pretty confident you've got it. So you pull it out. You look at the finished product. It is gorgeous. Roll an Arcana check.
Arcana. Okay.
Yep. Higher the better. Good luck.
Okay, 17.
That's not bad.
I got a 0, so hey, I got a 17.
Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, you got a rapier. And the forge starts to cool. And the light starts to fade. And as the light starts to fade, you see the light from the rest of the carnival back the way you came. The forge is starting to fade, and it's starting to get very cold.
All right. Then I don't think it's the best idea to stay here. My danger sense, is that starting to kick in?
Yes.
Okay. Book it.
Great. You run back out. Vroom. Hairless, you see Warren run out. Devin, you're in there. You stay there. You do a ritual detect magic on there. Yes, there's magic. Pretty much everywhere. You are on a different plane right now. You are somewhere else. You're like in kind of, yeah. So, so you're not in canvas anymore. So yeah, you're in a different place. The forge is magical. The ingot on there is magical. The hammer is magical. What's that?
I step forward towards the hammer.
You got it. You go toward it. It's like it's calling you.
I look around. Are there any corpses?
No, there's actually no one else in here.
Damn it.
Your vision fades after about 20 feet in any direction. There's just nothing.
All right, I guess I'll do this the old-fashioned way.
You're gonna bite the ingot.
No, I'll take up the hammer.
Boom! It just leaps into your hand.
I'll make a scimitar.
Expert. You know exactly what to do, exactly where to do it. You've never been this good at this before. You are just amazing at it now. Bam, bam, bam! Exactly where it needs to be, exactly when. You hammer away. You are gifted at this. You are touched by the hands of the gods. You create a beautiful weapon. Quenching the
Beautiful
oil.
for a lizard folk.
What's that?
Beautiful for a lizard folk.
Beautiful for anyone. This thing is wonderful. So beautiful for anyone, truly. And you pull it up. Beautiful weapon. Roll an Arcana check. Higher the better.
Arcana.
You can do it. You can do it.
Oof. 5.
Okay. It's still beautiful. Everything starts to get colder. Everything starts to get colder. It is... You start to shiver a bit. And you notice the light from the carnival back there. You can suddenly see it. Now that the fire has dimmed down, it's going out. A little bit of the ashes stir. Almost like a ghost of life has left it.
I give a bow and then leave.
You got it. You exit. You still got the scimitar. Here, let's see Deathrus come out of there. Let's see what your daughter does. She's stuck there. What do you think? You think she'd hammer? You think she'd try to exit again? She tried once, couldn't get through.
I have no idea.
Give me a 6-sided dice. 1, 2, 3, she's gonna hammer. 4, 5, 6, she's gonna leave.
What kind of dice?
The D6. 1, 2, 3, she hammers. 4, 5, 6, she leaves.
4.
Okay, so she's gonna try again. See if you can get that 12 or better to get her out of there. Okay.
Okay. 1, natural 1.
Okay. It's starting to get angry at her now. So go ahead and do a charisma save.
Can I see where she is?
No.
I mean,
Let's do a charisma save. Let's see how we do on that one.
me?
Yeah. Charisma save for her. 'Cause
Okay.
it's starting to get angry at her because she keeps trying to leave.
7?
Okay.
I don't think. Well, it's +1 to all saves, so probably 8.
Okay. She's taking some damage on there now.
Uh-oh.
What do you think she want to do? Hammer or leave?
I honestly don't know what she
Roll
would
it. 1,
want.
2, 3, she's going to hammer. 4, 5, 6, she's going to leave.
2.
She's going to hammer. So she goes there and she forges something. The whole drama about the beautiful weapon. What do you think? Dagger? Staff?
Probably.
Arrow? Dagger? Sounds good.
Yeah.
Give me an Arcana check. Let's see how she did.
20?
20? Woof!
No, sorry, I didn't get
Oh,
it.
D20,
yeah.
D20. She gets a +1 to everything, so.
Natural 1.
Okay. It's
Sorry.
cute. It's cute. It's cute. It still looks pretty. It looks definitely functional. Looks well made. And she comes walking out of there with a dagger, looking really just kind of shocked a bit because, yeah, the heat started to get to her. She got a little bit burned. Her arms are red.
I'll run to meet her and kind of like inspect her and
Okay,
smell her and
Yeah.
kind of
She's
like.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I finally just made this. I don't know why. So yeah. All right. So everyone's back and you got your stuff. So that's a good thing. Devin, your detect magic lasts for a full 10 minutes, doesn't it?
It does last for a full 10 minutes.
Great. So you've got your you can still tell the swords are magical, sort of. Your 5 is not magical, unfortunately. It's a nice crafted weapon.
God damn it.
The 2,
Sorry.
the dagger, oh good, is not a magical weapon.
I go to all the effort to cast detect magic in the Feywild because I'm an idiot.
You got it.
And
But
I make a weapon.
Warren's.
For some reason I know I have an inkling it might be magic.
Yeah, but Warren's.
I think
what
what
for me?
I
I
think-
can't figure it out.
I think what happened, you were so suspicious, you kind of just wandered off track in your mind.
Oh
Warren's,
yeah.
Warren's right now is a +2.
Well,
That's about +2 scimitar.
No,
Or
it's a
+2
+2 rapier.
weapon
Yeah, he's got
Warren.
+2 rapier. You got a nice scimitar, but it's not plus anything, and the dagger's not plus anything.
All right.
So there you go.
I got a rapier. That's +2.
Yeah,
All right.
good stuffs. All right. As you exit that thing, and you've got your weapons, you see a gnome there. Looks like a sturdy little gnome there, just kind of there, and says, so you've reached the end of the carnival here. I hope you've enjoyed the hammer. I do. It looks like you have your gifts. So please vote. I'll ask for it now, if you don't mind. If you need ribbons, I have them right here for you.
Oh, so it's actually asking to vote, like, with the box?
Yeah, he's got the thing. He's got the bowl with the ribbons, and he's got the box with the brown hammer light in it.
Oh no, we didn't get to do green.
Can I vote again?
You could. Physically, you could put it in there, but you know that it's not the thing you should do.
All right.
I mean, I'm curious.
He's not saying you have to.
Maybe,
You know,
but-
you're not allowed to say you have to. But saying, if you don't mind, that would be wonderful. You've been through all we have to offer. I hope you've enjoyed it and our gifts.
I might have been say already voted.
I'm gonna
Okay,
just.
he says,
As it is I just want to see the last of the carnival itself. You will most likely be my vote itself, but I want to be able to at least experience the rest of this.
Be good.
But as it is right now, it seems you will have my vote.
I hope so, because it would be a pity to lose those beautiful gifts.
Exactly, and like I said, is right now you are highest on my list. There, you have treated me wonderfully. I will
course.
most likely be back.
The hammer
And
is the
I'm
best.
saying that in full earnesty.
Okay, cool.
Earnest.
He nods, kind of even bows a little bit. Says, "Of course, we look forward to the return of all of you, and you, Miss, and your pleasant daughter here. Have you voted?"
Yes.
Ah, a
Although,
pity.
I'm not sure if Syl has or not.
I
Did she?
don't think she did.
No, she hasn't.
Not yet.
And I actually can't say yes because I'm still technically a bobcat.
Oh, that's true. You're a cat.
How would that have worked to hammer the forge with a cat?
Don't know.
With the mouth.
I don't know.
That'd be funny. Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't have been into it anyway, though, so
Yeah. All good.
very unnatural.
Yeah, this doesn't seem to be your favorite spot.
Well,
But all good. All right. So he respectfully leaves you guys alone. He didn't get any votes here, and he's kind of, it's like, it's a canvasser's vote for this candidate. And he just kind of goes on to the next. Cool. All right. That is the last of it for the Browns. Sorry about that, guys, but that's all I got.
no, that was pretty good.
Cool. If you want to hit somewhere
Man.
else, you can. Or
That rock.
I'm actually excited. Like, as a bobcat, I'm gonna rip around like cats do. Like, if
Good
we're
stuff.
on the way to the green, because I'm very excited about the
You
green.
can go back there. So Bobcat starts heading
Yeah.
toward the green. You guys following the cat.
Yeah, sure, we'll follow the cat.
All right, you follow the cat. And you do. You go back over to the green, and you go in it to the sentient tree. You go into the seasons. And ladies and gentlemen, it's been just a little under 3 hours. I think we would pause it here, because we're still down 2 characters. I'd like for them to be at the end of it. What do you think?
Yeah, because we kind of need them to come back. We can't
Yeah.
politely leave them in the Feywild, can we?
That's the quandary. I'm enjoying it, but
I could tell you, I really wish I could tackle that rock by myself. Just because I have a lot of damage resistance that I could probably possibly handle it.
yeah, there's some different ways to do it.
Kevin, one thing.
What you got, Dad?
There has been a shakeup in my Starfinder game. I
Oh.
may need to step away from this because I want to get my head wrapped around that.
Oh, bummer. So you're dropping.
Oh,
It's okay. I mean, life
No,
happens. I get it.
Well,
but
It
possibly
sounds
a
like we have
temporary
to end
stepping away.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may have to step away temporarily.
I
I
get
just want to
you.
get my head wrapped around that system so I can get it under my belt.
I get you. I get you. Well, we'll keep a spot open for you, so we shouldn't expect you next week.
Of course. Oh yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah, okay.
I'm still on the book for Saturdays. Just we might be switching from Monday to Saturday because our GM can't.
We'll play it by ear.
So yeah.
Sounds good. Appreciate the heads up.
Until he gives word to the group, we're all good. I'm still good for Saturdays.
Sounds good. Okay. Hope you guys liked it, and I'm going to end the stream now. If anybody want to say anything before I cut out.
I think I've got a decent side quest
Cool.
for players tomorrow.
There you go.
Don't peek on people in tents while they're changing,
That's probably good advice, unless you're in cat form.
unless you're in cat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Somehow it's more acceptable if you're in cat form.
Yes, that's very true. It's all natural.
Well,
It's
you
all
have to
natural.
remember, my character's under the no fear thing. So
That's true. You still got the
if
blue.
you caught me without that, I would have reacted a little bit differently.
That's very true. Good role play on that. Yeah, for sure.
Wait,
All right.
the what thing?
The blue fizzy
the,
stuff.
The fire.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd game in that carnival. Do you know that? That's wild. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
3rd game in there. Pretty cool.
Almost wild.
That could have been fun though.
Yeah. Okay, ending stream.